Slow food is an international movement founded by Carlo Petrini in 1986. Promoted as an alternative to fast food, it strives to preserve traditional and regional cuisine and encourages farming of plants, seeds and livestock characteristic of the local ecosystem. It was the first established part of the broader slow movement. The movement has since expanded globally to over 100,000 members in 150 countries. Its goals of sustainable foods and promotion of local small businesses are paralleled by a political agenda directed against globalization of agricultural products. Slow Food Organization. Slow food began in Italy with the founding of its forerunner organization, Arsigola, in 1986 to resist the opening of a McDonald's near the Spanish Steps in Rome. In 1989, the founding manifesto of the international slow food movement was signed in Paris, France by delegates from 15 countries. At its heart is the aim to promote local foods and centuries-old traditions of gastronomy and food production. Conversely, this means an opposition to fast food, industrial food production and globalization. The Slow Food Organization has expanded to include over 100,000 members with branches in over 150 countries. Over 1,300 local Convivia chapters exist. 360 Convivia in Italy Euro to which the name Condotta/Con applies Euro are composed of 35,000 members, along with 450 other regional chapters around the world. The organizational structure is decentralized. Each convivium has a leader who is responsible for promoting local artisans, local farmers, and local flavors through regional events such as taste workshops, wine tastings, and farmers' markets. Offices have been opened in Switzerland, Germany, New York City, France, Japan, the United Kingdom and Chile. Global headquarters are located in Bra, near Turin, Italy. Numerous publications are put out by the organization, in several languages around the world. Recent efforts at publicity include the world's largest food and wine fair, the Salone del Gusto in Turin, a biennial cheese fair in Bra called Cheese, the Genoan Fish Festival called Slow Fish, and Turin's Terra Madre World Meeting of Food Communities. In 2004, Slow Food opened a University of Gastronomic Sciences at Palenzo, in Piedmont, and Colorno, in Emilia-Romagna, Italy. Carlo Petrini and Massimo Montanari are the leading figures in the creation of the university, whose goal is to promote awareness of good food and nutrition. Objectives. The slow food movement incorporates a series of objectives within its mission, including, developing an arc of taste for each ecoregion, where local culinary traditions and foods are celebrated, creating pre-assidia grassroots organizations to promote slow foods to the public, forming and sustaining seed banks to preserve heirloom varieties in cooperation with local food systems, preserving and promoting local and traditional food products, along with their lawn preparation, organizing small-scale processing, organizing celebrations of local cuisine within regions, promoting taste education, educating consumers about the risks of fast food, educating citizens about the drawbacks of commercial agribusiness and factory farms, educating citizens about the risks of the monoculture and reliance on too few genomes or varieties, developing various political programs to preserve family farms, lobbying for the inclusion of organic farming concerns within agricultural policy, lobbying against government funding of genetic engineering, lobbying against the use of pesticides, teaching gardening skills to students and prisoners, encouraging ethical buying in local marketplaces. Founder and President Carlo Petrini believes everyone has the right to good, clean and fair food. Good, meaning a high-quality product with a flavorful taste. Clean meaning the naturalness in the way the product was produced and transported, and fair, meaning adequate pricing and treatment for both the consumers and producers. National movements, Slow Food USA. As of 2013, Slow Food USA has a membership of roughly 12,000, down from over 30,000 in 2008. Notable members include Alice Waters, Eric Schlosser, and Michael Pollan. The executive director is Richard McCarthy. Slow Food USA currently has 225 chapters. These are locally based organizations that hold events and education outreach programs that benefit their communities while carrying out the message of the slow food and advancing the local environmental movement. The movement also encourages the creation of urban gardens. In 2008, Slow Food USA hosted its largest gathering to date, dubbed Slow Food Nation, in San Francisco. Beyond the chapters established within the cities in the United States, there are a number of universities that are becoming recognized by Slow Food USA, including the University of Wisconsin at Madison. Slow Food University of Wisconsin has 5 projects that are dedicated to the movement's efforts, including a family dinner night, weekly cafe and a farm-to-university scheme. From then there have been 46 Slow Food chapters established on campuses of higher education. Slow Food UK works to raise strategic awareness about sustainability and social justice issues surrounding food and farming in Britain. In 2014, Slow Food UK devolved into Slow Food England, Slow Food Scotland, Slow Food Cymru and Slow Food Northern Ireland. Slow Food UK as an entity provides administrative support to those nations and local groups, and the Slow Food UK board is now made up of directors from the nations. The 27 local groups are led by Slow Food members, who take significant grassroots action in their local communities. Some of these groups are very large, such as Slow Food London, and run programs such as the Slow Food Global Schools Twinning program, which are more akin to the work of a national office. Slow Food London is also the major campaigning slow food body within the UK, responding to every local, national and European consultation on food, fisheries and agriculture, and has even been a co-signatory in judicial review against the UK government in regards to food and farming, retaining a leading firm of solicitors pro bono on an ongoing basis. Besides running national education programs, such as Slow Food Kids, and Slow Food on Campus, Slow Food UK National Office coordinates fights to preserve British culinary heritage through the Chef Alliance and Forgotten Foods programmes. The Chef Alliance is a network of chefs committed to protecting Britain's edible biodiversity by cooking with forgotten foods, or foods that are produced on a very small scale and are being lost due to commercial varieties overtaking the market. The Forgotten Foods programme is part of the Slow Food International Arc of Taste. In 2014, the Chef Alliance had over 100 members, and over 80 forgotten foods. Slow Food Australia, the Australian slow food movement, aims to increase community awareness of the value from farm to market of good, clean, local food. A campaign is being mounted to have included in Slow Food International's Arc of Taste the following Australian foods: Kangaroo Islands Ligurian bee honey, the Queensland native bunya nut, Ball sausage from Victoria and Tasmanian leatherwood honey. Slow wine. In 2010, Slow Food International began its independent slow wine project with the release of a wine guide. Prior to 2010, Slow Food worked with publisher Gambaro Rosso to release a guide. The first edition of Slow Food's first solo effort was written only in Italian. The guide is an attempt to review not only at the wines but the wineries and the people behind the bottle. There have been 2 new editions of the guide, now also available in English. Criticisms. Slow Food's aims have been compared to the arts and crafts movement's response to 19th-century industrialization. Some of the criticisms aimed at the movement are socio-economic. For example, without significantly altering the working day of the masses, slow food preparation can be an additional burden to whoever prepares food. In contrast, the more affluent society can afford the time and expense of developing taste, knowledge and discernment. Slow food's stated aim of preserving itself from the contagion of the multitude can be seen as elitist. See also: slow movement, slow design, slow money, slow movement. References. Further reading: Oxford Companion to Food, Slow Food, an excerpt. Oxford Companion to Food. Oxford University Press. Retrieved March 4, 2007. Jeff Andrews, The Slow Food Story, Politics and Pleasure, Carlo Petrini, Slow Food Nation, Why Our Food Should Be Good, Clean, and Fair, Carlo Petrini, Slow Food Revolution, A New Culture for Dining and Living, external links, official website, including links to subsidiary national websites.